Many stories have been created about extraterrestrial beings, but none of them have been proven. Are we the only living beings in the universe? The diameter of the observable universe, the universe that we can see, is 90 billion light years. That's huge. And this is only its diameter, not its area. Inside this universe, there are more than 100 billion galaxies. Galaxies that contain from 100 billion stars to 100 trillion stars within them. So in such a vast observable universe that contains so many stars, now imagine how many planets there are inside it. It cannot be said exactly, but they say trillions upon trillions of planets exist in the universe, meaning a number that is impossible to imagine. So with all these planets, each orbiting around its own star, there should also be other beings. So where are they? Why don't we see them? If extraterrestrial beings are in other galaxies, even galaxies that are next to our galaxy, are so far away that we would never realize that they are living there. At the moment, it is impossible for humans to reach those distant places. Even if we had the speed of light, it would still take millions of years to reach them, so for now, we should put them out of our minds. For now, let's just take a good look at our own galaxy, the Milky Way, and leave the other galaxies aside. The Milky Way, as you know, is a medium-sized galaxy. But even so, it contains 400 billion stars, and we know one of them very well, and in a way, our life depends on it. Now, in this medium-sized galaxy of ours, how many of these stars exist? According to the latest estimates of scientists, there are 20 billion stars like the Sun in this galaxy, each of which also has different planets orbiting around it. Out of these 20 billion stars, 1/5 of them have planets like Earth and are located at the right distance from their star. Now, if 0.1% of these planets that are in the right place, relative to their star, have life, their number would be 1 million planets. That means 1 million planets like Earth most likely have life, and this is only the habitable planets in the Milky Way. The age of Earth, compared to the age of the universe, is nothing. Human civilization has only been formed for about 20,000 years. Now imagine that those other habitable planets, with their much longer ages, if their civilization had started, for example, 1 billion years before us, what stage would they be in now? They would probably be super advanced. What could such a civilization with such a peak of progress look like? These civilizations can have 3 types. Type 1 is so advanced that it can use 100% of the energy of its own planet. We are currently at about 0.73%, and they say that in 200 years we may reach that stage, meaning we could use 100% of Earth's energy. The next is a Type 2 civilization. This civilization is much higher than Type 1, and they can take 100% of the energy of their star, like a Dyson sphere. A Type 3 civilization is so advanced that it can control all the energy of its galaxy. If we continue to progress at this speed, in 2 million years, we might become like a Type 3 civilization and control all the energy of the Milky Way galaxy. 2 million years is a very long time, but the Milky Way galaxy is not a small thing either. When after 2 million years it is possible to become this advanced, then what would happen after 10 million years? What about after 100 million years? Because the age of planets in the Milky Way is much older than Earth, it is possible that civilizations on them started long before us. So, where are they? Why don't we see them? This is a contradiction or paradox called the Fermi Paradox. No one has the answer to this paradox, but there are theories about it. The first idea is filters. It could be that life reaching stages like ours is extremely difficult, and that many different filters along the way prevent progress. We have passed many filters to reach this stage. Perhaps reaching the stage we are in now, about 0.73% of a Type 1 civilization, is extremely difficult, and many civilizations get stuck in these filters. One of the most important filters we passed was the transition from single-celled life to multicellular life. For example, the extinction of the dinosaurs and the change of life on Earth was another filter that we passed. We have passed many filters to reach today, but don't think it is finished. Many say we have not yet passed many of the filters, and we will encounter them. For now, we have escaped these filters, and hopefully the worst ones will not catch us. Many scientists believe that we might create the most difficult filters ourselves. For example, scientists may want to test a new bomb whose experiment could create a black hole and kill all of us. Maybe that is why we do not see aliens, because eventually progress reaches a stage where civilizations destroy themselves, and this possibility is very high. Or perhaps there are advanced Type 3 civilizations that can make themselves invisible, or they can make themselves look like us and live among us. For now, we don't know. We feel alone because we cannot find them. What do you think? Do you think we are alone in the universe, or do we have companions out there? Arthur C. Clarke once said something interesting. Either we are alone in this universe, or we are not, and both possibilities are equally terrifying.